Hi, today we're going to talk about some practical tips for teachers. My name is B.A. Snider, and I'm the training director here at Great Commission Publications. And so this is really for all age teachers. I might make some specific little things for different age groups, but really this is for anyone who teaches in our children's classrooms, whether it's on Sunday morning or Wednesday night or any other time. The first one, and I know this is very hard, but the first one is to arrive early. If you get there before your students do, the room can be set up, and when they arrive, you're ready to go. Now, the reason I say that is because that makes your classroom run a lot smoother. Because what happens if a couple of 5-year-olds make it to class before you do? Well, the bottom line is for the rest of the day, they're probably in charge, and that's really not the way we want to go. But arrive early. And if you have young children with you and they can help you in your classroom to set it up, that's a great way to train them. And so arrive early. It's very important. And be prepared. Be prepared as a teacher. Have your Bible ready, have your lesson ready, have your visuals ready, have anything that needs to be done in advance ready to go. Be flexible. If you've taught children at all, you know that this is a very important quality because children often come up with things that we're not expecting, and so we have to be flexible. So keep that in mind. Remember that practice makes perfect. We're not always going to teach the best lesson that we've ever taught, but the more you are prepared, and if you have a chance to practice it at home, either on one of your kids or maybe just with your phone and the video recorder, practice makes perfect and it makes it easier. So if you're a brand new teacher, just begin to do some of those things. Realistically, you'll be practicing every week and that will go great. Have a few simple rules in your classroom. No matter what age you're teaching, rules for the classroom are very important. And even in my little classrooms of non-readers, which might go up through first grade, I have simple rules that are written on the wall on a poster, and I remind them of those. In our classrooms, we often have to discipline, but we discipline lovingly, calmly, and wisely. And discipline in the classroom, is often just having a little time out in a chair or something along that line. But if we do that in loving ways and calmly and wisely, we will be helping our children. And if there's a child that gets to the point where he's disrupting for every other child in the class, have a plan for your children's director to come in, to call parents. Having that kind of plan helps you in the long run. And then recruit helpers. We can always use extra helpers in all of our classrooms, and in most of your classrooms, you're always going to have at least 2 people, if not 3, in your classrooms that are teaching. But always recruit helpers. You can have parents to come in for one time to do something special that you're doing in classroom, and that's a great way to recruit. Make the best use of your time. If you have 45 minutes, an hour and 15 minutes, or the 20 minutes during a sermon time, make the best use of your time. Have that planned in terms of what you want to do. And then get to know each child and family. One of the things that we've learned in our studies over the last number of years about children's ministry is that the relationships are incredibly important. So not only are we teaching them the Bible, but we're teaching that in the context of relationships. So get to know each of your children and the families that come along with them. Send a letter or an email home. I know this is hard to do, and a lot of times, figure out what's the best way for your parents. Maybe it's a long text message, or maybe it's a little video that you just clip with your phone and send it out to all of them. But do send home information about your classroom. And then, I know this is going to sound crazy, but little kids of all ages love to get real mail. So if you can send snail mail with a birthday card, you will be a big hit. These are just some teacher tips, but the last one is the most important of all, and that is trust in the Lord. Pray about your class, the time you're going to have with your students. Trust Him to be working in the hearts of those children that are in your classroom. We have this incredible privilege to pass to the next generation the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord, as it tells us in Psalm 78. And that's what we're doing. So be excited about teaching. I love being in the classroom. And when you love being in the classroom, your children will know it. So these are just some tips. Hope they help. See you next time.